What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So the second injury report of Week 8, Packers versus Vikings, just dropped. So in this video, we're going to break down the Packers and the Vikings injury report ahead of this game and list all the players that did or did not practice today. Before we dive into the injury report, I wanted to quickly remind you guys that I am giving away this signed Christian Watson jersey until the end of October. So you have 5 more days to enter, and this is all thank you to Pristine Auction. Pristine Auction is an awesome source for all things signed football. When you search up Green Bay Packers, they have a ton of listings of some really cool items. As we see here, Romeo Doubs full-size helmet here, no reserve, has 6 hours left, only $52. We have a full-size white Lunar Eclipse David Bakhtiari, a Jordan Love rookie card, a bunch of signed jerseys, pictures, framed jerseys. The options are endless. They just have so much cool signed stuff. So in order to enter in this signed Christian Watson jersey, head to pristineauction.com or click the link down in the description and register on their website using my registration code BAS. That'll also give you $10 off your first order, so definitely go check out all the cool Packers items and football items they have to offer. Everything behind me is all signed, authenticated through Pristine. All right, so now let's dive into the injury report, and we'll bring up, of course, the Green Bay Packers injury report first. And we went over yesterday's in a video yesterday, so we'll have a little bit of an update on some of these players today. At the top of the list, an update we really didn't want to see. Jaire Alexander with his back injury was limited yesterday. He was did not participate today. Now, Matt LaFleur said Jaire Alexander is day to day, but of course, when you're looking out through the entire week ahead of a game, you don't want to see anyone downgrade in practice. Last week, Thursday was the day Jaire popped back up on the injury report, and this week, Thursday is the day he did not participate. So this doesn't really bode well for his availability Sunday. I'm still hoping he'll be able to suit it up. But hey, at least the Minnesota Vikings won't have Justin Jefferson. Next on this list, Zane Anderson, hamstring injury, full participant yesterday and today. Then we see Devondre Campbell, who practiced for the first time since injuring his ankle on Wednesday. He was limited yesterday and again limited today. So nice to see back-to-back limited practices. And Matt LaFleur is hopeful that Devondre Campbell will be ready to suit up against the Minnesota Vikings, and I can't wait for him to come back. I think he will help this Packers run defense that has been pretty poor without him in the lineup. Then we see Elton Jenkins, who has just been battling injuries the entire year. Limited yesterday, limited today, did not have a good game against Denver. Yes, I know he's been injured, but he hasn't been playing up to his standard level, and I think it's a lot of the reason why this offensive line is struggling in regards to the interior of the offensive line. Elton Jenkins, hopefully, can fully get healthy and get back to his normal self. We see Aaron Jones did not participate yesterday. He was upgraded to limited today. So nice to see that. Again, this team is just so riddled with injuries that these players can't get over, right? So they'll go through the week, practice all week, and they'll look ready to go in that game, and then the next week they're not practicing again. I feel like the Packers just cannot get over this hump right now of all these injuries. Hopefully, this is the final, stretch of hamstring issue for Aaron Jones, and he can get back to his normal self as well. Luke Musgrave did not participate yesterday, didn't participate today. He had an ankle injury in that game against the Denver Broncos. He was in a boot yesterday, but removed from the boot today. Matt LaFleur talked highly of Tucker Kraft, saying he got so many snaps last week, and he'll get even more this week. That pretty much is telling that Luke Musgrave won't be ready to go against the Vikings, so expect him to be out against the Vikings. Josh Myers did not participate yesterday, upgraded to limited today. I said it in yesterday's video, not that I want anyone to be hurt, and I hope Josh Myers can get back to healthy, but honestly, I think Zach Tom at center and Josh Nijman at right tackle, the way it was the drive Josh Myers left, would honestly help this offensive line. So we'll see how Josh Myers' injury designation goes tomorrow for Sunday's game, but honestly, I think Zach Tom at center would kind of help this offensive line. Josh Nijman next on this list with his knee injury, limited yesterday, limited today, should have no issue being available for this game. Preston Smith was not on the injury report yesterday and added today, where they did not participate, but it is just a illness, so hopefully he'll be fine to play Sunday and get over that illness. Christian Watson was full participant yesterday and full today, so really good to see a stretch of full practices for Christian Watson. Now, it is the knee injury, it's not the hamstring injury anymore, but still, nonetheless, good to see a full participant from Christian Watson. Really want to start seeing the Packers utilize him better. And then finally, Finally, on their injury report list is Devonte Wyatt. With his knee injury, I thought he played really well against Denver until getting hurt. He was limited yesterday and limited today. This bodes well for him being available yet again against the Vikings this Sunday. Now, looking at the Minnesota Vikings injury report, we went over it yesterday, but they didn't have an official practice yesterday, so it was just an estimation. So today is an official practice, so it gives us a little bit of a better idea. Brian Asamoah was, again, a did not participate today. Ezra Cleveland was limited today, as he was yesterday in the estimation. Now, yesterday in the estimation, TJ Hawkinson was a did not participate, but he is limited today. If he was a did not participate today, I would say, okay, maybe he won't play in this game, but the fact that he's limited today tells me he'll be limited or full tomorrow, and we'll play against the Packers. The Packers are going to have to dial something up on that defense. Joe Barry hopefully has a plan to cover TJ Hawkinson, and we're not going to see crazy mismatches almost every single play. Then finally, Jalen Nailor was limited yesterday and limited today. So that does it for the Thursday and second injury report of Week 8 Packers versus Minnesota Vikings. Of course, be on the lookout for the injury report tomorrow, which is the more significant one that gives us all the injury designations, such as questionable, doubtful, or out. I also just released a video earlier today going over the PFF grades, Denver Broncos versus Green Bay Packers. If you guys want to check that out, just go click the link right above. But that about does it for this video. If you do happen to be a new viewer here and want more Packers news analysis and updates every single day, such as injury reports as this, game analysis, live streams, and anything of that sort, everything Green Bay Packers, you will find it right here on the channel. If that interests you, definitely go down and click subscribe. But that about does it for this one. I'll catch you on the next one. And as always, go Pack Go.